Good morning and welcome to DS Farms. In this episode, we're going to be learning about bucks, alpine bucks. This is Hooper. He is our latest addition. Oh, he's posing. This is our latest addition to the farm. We're going to be using him as a brooder buck this year to our girls. He comes from a very good line of alpine goats. If you're into the showing, I'm going to throw out some names. He comes from Rancho Cabra in Asheville, North Carolina. And in his lineage is Iron Rod, which is an older alpine line. And I think that's it. Iron Rod. I don't have the registration in front of me right now, but the only thing I know is his mom is a permanent grand champion, and I think his grandma, his whole grandparents' side are permanent grand champions and really good. So if you look at conformation of the buck, he's got a really good conformation, meaning he's got a good top line and everything. If you notice his tail, I have treated him with copper. I have treated him with a copper bolus. That's called fishtailing. That's copper deficiency. When I come in here, I love on him and act all goofy and crazy. But what I'm looking for is when I go, "Oh, you're such a good boy. You're such a good boy." He did a while ago off camera, but what I'm doing is I'm doing the FAMACHA scoring. That lets us know if he's anemic, if we need to run a fecal. I don't go by eyelids alone. If they look pale, I immediately run a fecal. Because anemia, in my opinion, now this is just my opinion, is that a fecal... Do you have a microphone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The fecal is going to tell us the parasite load. And if you've got anemic eyelids, but no parasite load or very low parasite load, then we need to start looking at something else of why it's causing the anemia. But that's what I do. Some people with goats, everybody's got a certain way of doing things. There's no wrong way and there's no right way. It's your way. So that's how we do it. I do give them a top dress that has manganese. Oh, there's your burp. It's got copper, manganese, I want to say cobalt, and zinc. And zinc's the highest one because these guys, copper and zinc, they're finding zinc is, there's some deficiency too. And it also depends on what area you're in. We do just like the girls. We keep out. Does my hand stink? Oh, you smell the girls. I've been milking. Yes. I've been milking the girls. So, but as with the girls, I keep loose minerals and baking soda out for them at all times. The baking soda, we waste probably more than they get, but it's not that expensive, so we just keep baking soda in there. But the minerals, they need to have them at all times, especially if you're in a depleted area for selenium. And copper, which these guys need a lot of copper. But this is Hooper. This is Rancho Cabra Hooper. Yes, you know your name, sweet boy. There's a misconception about bucks. There's some bucks that are a little Looney Tunes, but the alpine bucks that I have met and I have been around, like this guy right here, they're sweet. Now the rut is a different story. You kind of want to be a little bit more aware of where you're at in relation to a buck, and you can film right here. And sometimes women at certain times can be around a buck and they go up a little bit. they know. They just know. We'll leave it at that. But this is Thor. He comes from the Nottoway farm. He's a Nottoway boy. And that's an older line too. They are located in North Carolina. They are so sweet and fantastic. I love Richard and Ricka from the Nottoway farm.
He's posing too.
I know, he's posing. He's a sweet boy. We've had him ever since he was a kid. And all of his babies, his first time babies were born back in February. So he's a first time daddy. Yes, he is. And I don't know if you notice, when I look at him and love on him, I feel him. He could use a little more weight, but he lost a lot of weight during his first rut. So we had him with another rut. We'll never do that again. And that's Loki. Don't let him gnaw on it. That's Loki the weather. He keeps Thor company. And we're going to be getting Hooper a weather, which is going to be Russell out there, but he's a little bit too small still. We want him to be a little bigger because this guy's huge. And he's nice, but I don't know how he would do with a little guy, with especially the mama's smell on him right now. So what we usually do is I would wash. This is what I do. I wash the kids before I put them with bucks, just because of that mama's smell, especially with the older boys. He's, I think, 3 or 4, so he knows what the girls smell like. And this guy's just a little sweetie. And they love to stand in their buckets, but we want to take it out. We give the girls most of the attention. The boys, when we come in here, we make it really special and love on them. When you come and check on your bucks, you do want to make sure they have enough mineral and enough baking soda. So Devin, can you just look over there and make sure they got enough mineral and baking soda for me? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so, well, the maintenance we need to do on these guys, he's got spurs. He has been disbudded. It's just with the boys. Loki, get down. Just with the boys, it's so hard to get their,
Hi.
get their horns off because they're so thick, because they have to fight over the girls every year. Alpines are seasonal breeders, meaning they're going to be in the rut come around August, September. It's kind of early last year. That's why we had February babies, early February babies. Because you just could not wait, could you? You just couldn't wait. No. You love the smell of them girls, and you made the babies. Yes, you did. You made pretty babies. You made sweet babies. Jenny looks just like her daddy. Yes, she does. And she acts just like him, too. Yes, she does. Now, this kind of interaction in the rut, he would be going blah, 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 because he would be thinking I was going blah, 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 blah. Uh-oh. Yes, you would. Yes, you would. I just hope your beard is wet from water and not from peeing in your mouth. And they do pee in their mouth, and they do it more during the rut, but the girls have been acting like they're in heat, but they're trying to figure out the herd order. So, we've seen the boys peeing in their mouth because there's some hormonal issues going on in the girl herd. Yes, yes. Okay. So right now, can you pause on this and go back and record more? Okay. So right now, what we're going to do is we're going to take the wheelbarrow and go get that loose hay that's in our milk house from where the babies pour it all down. So we're going to put it in the wheelbarrow and take it out to the what is it called, Devin? The hay feeder. So we've got this new camera, and I was thinking we could pause it, but I think Daddy's. Oh, he's getting the water. There you go.
Oh, mine's cap is on.
the microphone on?
Yeah. Hi, Loki. Sorry for shaky camera. It's a bumpy terrain. Wish you would talk. We'll be right back with soap.